After many years of conflict in Canaan, the dream of restoring the northern Phoenician kingdoms was accomplished. Sumura, Awad, and Ugarit returned to the fold of the League, and with it, its newfound strength, the Phoenicians looked to new horizons. Although Ugarit was in the hands of Arhaba, the threat of Aram and his army was still around by 1255. As well, the encroaching of the Amorite into Israelite lands, even if Megiddo had been turned into a Phoenician kingdom. Once he had broken into the camp, Aram set forth to siege Ugarit. Seeing the disposition of the Aramean troops, Arhaba began to talk ceasefire with Aram and offered him a place as the prince of Ugarit, seeing that Arhaba admired the young general's ferocity, and with him having no heirs. With this proposal, Aram surrendered, along with his army, finally bringing stability to the region. On the southern border of Megiddo, Bet Shana had finally fallen to the Amorites, and they intended to retrieve Megiddo, but unable to the Egyptian threat. A new age had been born, with younger generations taking the place of the old. By 1257, when Arhaba marched to Ugarit, Abimelech died, leaving Bahal as the new king of Tirosh. And with his death, the League elected Arhaba as the new leader of the League, with Ugarit becoming again the capital for the Phoenicians. By 1256, Simreda died, leaving his eldest son, Mikuli, as the new king of Sidon, while Hiram died a year later, with Ribahada as the new king of Gebal. After the death of Zimreda, civil unrest sprang in Megiddo, with its people rejecting Bahal Shilek as their king due to his unpopular policies and taxes. Bahal, seeing the instability in the region, sought his opportunity to increase his influence by sending his younger brother, Adadano, to dethrone Bahal Shilek. Without the popular support, Bahal Shilek saw himself forced to flee back to his brother-in-law, Mikuli, the king of Sidon, while Adadano became the new king of Megiddo as a vassal princedom to his brother in Tirosh. Adadano was accepted with more enthusiasm, since Tirosh had been allied with Megiddo for more than 2 decades, and since he respected their customs and laws, he was warmly welcomed. These came on the time when the Egyptians asked for aid to attack the Phoenicians in Ashdod, in which Adadano replied to the call with the aid of some Israelite forces. Mikuli, seeing the situation deteriorating on his kingdom, decided to send Baharshilek with a small force as an ambassador to the kingdom of Enkomi that had been for many years attacking Phoenician merchant ships. His hopes were, with their support, to send Baharshilek back to the throne of Megiddo and regain the influence of his kingdom in southern Canaan. But Enkomi's king was unwilling to cooperate, and instead attacked the small Phoenician force, driving it back to their vessels. As for Hadadanu's attack on Ashdod, the Amorite general Adahahu appeared with a large army that quickly defeated the Phoenicians back to Megiddo. The final chapter to this story will finally begin in the next chapter of this other realm. While in this one, we say farewell to Al-Khaba's quest, for after he made Aram the prince, he made him the great general responsible of making defensive camps around the river crossings, bordering the kingdoms of Alalakh and Niha, appointing at its garrison experienced Shardana mercenaries, maintaining a strict defensive policy. In the last chapter of this story, we shall find out the kingdom of Sidon at war with the kingdom of Enkomi, and Mikuli's aspirations to elevate his name to new heights.